Hello, it's Ube. Um, this Valentine's Day, I think I wanted to try something different. So I'll be reading you guys love letters. It's from a subreddit called Writing Prompts. So the prompt is, without saying the word love, you write the most passionate love letter you can imagine. And yeah, I'm not that confident in my English, but let's try. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys are having a nice Valentine's Day. Kung hindi man, um, hope this video gives you some comfort. Okay, so let's start. You really want to know what I think about on a daily basis on my downtime at work? Do you really want to know what goes on in the inner workings of my mind while you're not around? Well, here it goes. My mind is ravaged with the thoughts of what my life would be like without you, and I don't like it. I'm too young to know many things for certain, but I do know that if I were to have lived my life without you in it, it would no way, shape, or form be as fulfilling as it is now. You bring me the most unimaginable joy whenever I see your face. There are times where I feel like we could talk all night about anything and I wouldn't care how tired I was in the morning for work. Your work ethic and drive to be the best you can be is inspiring. There have been many times where I've found myself wishing for the same work ethic. But what really seals the deal is your compassion and empathy towards others. You want everyone to have the same opportunities and care in life that you have received, and that has spurred me on to be more giving with my time and money towards causes that need it. Can't wait to spend the rest of my days with you. You're beautiful beyond measure, both on the inside and outside. Sincerely, Ube. Alam ko it says Ryan, but I'm gonna pretend that these are my letters to you guys. Okay, are you ready for the next one? Here it goes. To the unfortunate soul I've had the delight to know. Hello. You sneak into my every thought. You're like the wind blowing through the trees. Only its thoughts of you are passing through my synapses. And not so cliche. Saying that, you make me cliche. You consist of cliche metaphors in my mind, but only because my feelings for you are the most cliche of all. What am I saying? You make me at a loss for words. You get me. You take my breath away. Does this make you want to vomit? If I said I want to scream your name from the mountaintops, would you chunder all these regurgitated expressions back into my face? You left your jumper on my pillow with a note that said, I know you'll miss me when I'm not next to you. You are very astute, sir, but there's more to it than that. I don't just miss you. Miss suggests a fleeting longing. That's a bit oxymoronic, isn't it? No, I don't just miss you being next to me. You are my vice. It's not that I miss you. I suffer from withdrawal when you are not here. What am I trying to say? It's cliche, but you're a drug. A good kind. You don't bruise me with track marks. You don't defile my veins. No. You lift me up and keep me there. The only come down I get from you is when you leave. and all the things you do for me, all the times you sit there listening to me so I can get all these thoughts out of my mind, and you kiss my forehead, and then I listen to you. And I hang on to your every word because you fascinate me beyond belief. You are fascinating, breathtaking, wonderful, beautiful. Your smile wakes me up in the morning when I'm sitting at the table with a long, forgotten coffee in my hand, hating the world for existing at this hour. I guess what I'm saying is don't change, but grow. Don't leave, but explore. And most importantly, keep smiling, but with me. Yours forever and always, Ube. Grabe, kakilig naman yan. Okay, ready na ba kayo para sa next one? Okay, ito na. The first time I really noticed you was that evening when we all had a spare moment to just talk. We were in that giant group of people, telling jokes and stories. Something must have struck you. I don't remember what it was. I do remember the way you laughed at it. Your suave stare was gone. Your laid-back posture, that stretched your shirt in all the right places, was now crunched as you doubled over. You sounded ridiculous. I'd heard your polite chuckle many times as we shared sarcastic banter, but I never made you laugh like that. I still haven't. It was the first sign that you weren't who we thought you were. You sounded, quite frankly, like a dork. For most women, the fact that your tattoos disappear into your shirt is what makes them want to see more. Your laugh made me curious. I started sitting across from you each week. We chatted more. We'd laugh politely at each other's jokes, but never without shame. I shared my essence with you, and slowly you did as well. With one final conversation before the world muddled into a brown mess, we parted. Do you remember that night when you stared at me? I didn't notice, but everyone else did. I'm not sure I believed them, so I'm asking you now if it happened. Do you remember when you changed the words to that poem? You made sure I didn't know it before you started. I looked it up last night, and only then did I realize that you might have subtly been telling me something. That's the way it is with you. Everything has to be hidden under metaphor and hyperbole. Sometimes I question if anything really happened, and then I'll remember what you told me that night. I realize you're not looking for anyone. You know I'm happy being unattached as well. I realized why never in a million years will it work out. I understand the cruel mismatch we've been dealt. Nonetheless, there are nights when I formulate jokes in my head, hoping that if I see you again, I can hear that laugh just one more time. Grabe yun ah. Okay. Ready na ba kayo? Nakapag-move on na ba kayo sa huling letter? Okay, here it goes. Dear little lady, men are a curse upon the land that no natural calamity can fix. I, among such a low, unworthy species, share in this poor demeanor. I'm sloppy, crude, crass, unreasonable, furious, and without a positive quality. I'm a broken creature, left to suffer with those who had wronged the universe in some forgotten and impossible way. This is what I used to believe before I stumbled into your presence. if men were a plague to be cast down upon the earth, then it is with all my heart that I believe women were sent to fix such a mistake. Nothing holds the ability to tame a man like that of a beautiful woman. I have witnessed men turn from the foulest of rabid beasts to the most respectable, heaven-blessed gifts this galaxy could hope to see. Women have a way of taking darkness and spinning it into a thread blessed of purity. And for you, the most fetching of all women, I must admit that I have relinquished all control. My heart has not been my own since we first embraced, nor has my mind been in such a clear state as when I looked upon thee. You have become my world, my home. Nothing would destroy me more than to have lost you in the oceans of man's destruction. I am nothing without you. Please return to me with the utmost haste. Yours forever, Lost Gentleman. Grabe yun na. Kumusta na kayo guys? Kaya pa? Okay, kaya pa? Let's go. My dearest, it is not easy for me to write this. You know me. I don't exactly express my feelings well. Outwardly at least. But I need you to know how I feel. You are the reason I wake up in the morning. You are the reason I go to sleep at night. Comforting in your warmth beside me. You give me hope where I should feel hopeless. And you bring me down to earth when I become too complacent. You are more beautiful in my eyes than 1,000 sunsets, and more brilliant than the sun, the moon, and the stars. I write this to you, and yet I still cannot express the depths of my emotions. I stumble across these words like a blind man across a rocky valley. And yet, there's something wondrous about this. Something that beckons me and calls me. Something about you. I cannot put into words that nameless trait of yours. But it is so utterly captivating that this blind man would walk 1,000 unfamiliar miles to come near it. You are more than the sum of your parts, somehow. I do not pretend to understand a common theme in my life, but this I know. You do not move as perfectly as a dancer, but somehow you are more beautiful in your motions than any ballerina could aspire to be. Your voice does not bring to mind the choirs of angels, and yet I cannot help but be entranced or entranced when a melody flows through your throat. Your eyes are a steely blue like the Arctic Ocean, but deeper, far deeper than even the cosmos themselves. They hold in them something far more valuable than gold or diamonds, more precious to me than life itself. My dearest, when you read this, I will be gone, but you will wake up and my heart will be with you, always. Oh my God, grabe yun. Grabe. Masakit naman to. Grabe ending. Grabe. Puro grabe na lang. Okay, sige. Move on na tayo. Next poem. Brace yourselves. Charot. I'm in a better mood when you're around. No, seriously. I'm grinning from ear to ear at all times. You make me want to become a better person. Not just for me, but for us. Our future. the family we'll become and create. The days we are together are better than anything I can ever imagine, and I never want them to end. The nights we spend together are slightly better, but even you'd admit that. I can't imagine a day going by that I don't think of you, and even just thoughts of you take my breath away. My heart aches for you while you are away, in a way I never knew possible, leaving me pining for the next time I see you, even if it's just a trip to the store. I know you feel the same for me, and it fills my heart, stomach, and soul with butterflies, each fluttering around as a constant reminder of your undying faithfulness. I genuinely can't wait to spend the rest of my eternity with you. As I imagine you will be my heaven, I want you to understand that no one feels for you the way I do. You are my person, the one and the only. Pati ako kinikilig dun. Sorry sa delay. Grabe, ang romantic naman ng mga tao rito. Today, I looked upon my desk at work, the pencils and papers scattered, resembling my chaotic mind. Yet, when I looked out the window to the beautiful sky, I found peace and happiness. You are my sky. I have dreamed of the day that I could tell another person my innermost emotions, and I have been able to live that dream since the day I met you. My days are brightened because of you. I wake up in the mornings in happiness with the warmth of your body next to mine. Your kisses and hugs jumpstart my heart and never cease to make me smile. I dream of you. I desire you, and I adore you. You are my heartbeat. You are my truest companion. I'm so blessed to even know you. But I actually get to be your man as well. Grabe. I can't imagine my life without you. You truly complete me. Sweetheart, when you are done reading this letter, I'll be sitting here with the biggest smile on my face, knowing that you know how I feel about you. Kiss me, darling. Just try to make me even happier than I am right now. Your truest admirer. Ang sante. Anyways, ito, parang iksi lang. I've struggled to put the words, what devotion I have to you. You helped me find my soul again. The simplest, truest words I can find are these. While I would die for others, I would live for you. Oh my God, grabe. Maiksi-iksi lang pero I think ito yung favorite ko. Anyways, moving on. To my moon, sweet words will not suffice to show you. Only a wildfire, incandescent and ocean-wide, liquid blaze that swirl and turn, grabbing hold of petrified branches and leaping like monkeys, burns away the stale, leaves fertile soil for growth. The sun's fire that burns from the inside out, fueling itself on its heat. We could watch that fire together. Let the light warm us in the cold. When it burns out and the saplings escape from the ground, over years of growing tall and strong, changing the verdure. In that wondrous vantage, you will see how you have affected me. and words remain unspoken. Because the soul will already know, for we'll have grown together in heat. And medyo hindi ko yan naintindihan. Pero, G lang. sana mag-gets nyo guys. Sige, last 3 poems. Ay, poems. Last 3 letters. Medyo mahaba-haba na to. Grabe. Kasi puro maiksi yung mga videos ko. Sana hindi kayo ma-bored sa boses ko, guys. Joke lang. Pero yeah, try naman natin na mahaba naman na ano ngayon. Mahaba naman na video ngayon. Valentine's na eh. Ito na. Oh, what gentle grace doth your form exude, where light and shadow doth dance upon your skin. Your beauty doth the universe concede. You are perfection, timeless, captivating all that is true. All shall know what perfection is, as you are the one to define it so. Oh, what bliss shall come from thine lips, I cannot imagine, but the agony and the weight is almost unbearable. I fear to close mine eyes and sleep for even the briefest of moments, for I have looked upon an angel this day, and his beauty so overwhelmed me that I am insane. The universe and all its majesty are expressed through thine eyes, and I know that should sleep come upon me, then I shall never wake again. How could one wake when they have seen thee? What dreams of wonder you will inspire, I dare not think. All beauty, mine angel of perfection, please bless me with thine thoughts, and thinketh of me, speaketh my name. Let me bask in your radiance. Warm my soul with your brilliance. I fear I am nothing without thee. Ayan, medyo medieval. Okay, last 2. Sorry guys. When I saw you, my heart and my mind melted into one. They melted, molded together to form a feeling so potent my hands would shake. Shake. When you listened to my heart and it beat so fast, it was because of you. You gave me that pulse, that life. When we lay down, drunk, alone in the darkness, and we whispered to each other about becoming one. I said no, not because I didn't want to, but because I didn't need to. Hoping to give you a glimmer of happiness, that was my greatest desire. Being with you was the passion which burned within me, the fire which erupted like molten from every pore. It was the reason I never wanted that night to end. I knew neither of us was ready. You must understand that what I felt endured, all that shit, that fucking shit that happened, I still felt it. The pain. It still hurts. But that passion carried on. How I wished it would stop. How I wished we could carry on. Fuck. Why couldn't we just talk? We put on veils. We drifted apart. But I still felt as close to you as what I did on that night. But it was letting go, accepting that we will never be. That is both the greatest sadness and happiness I have known in my short, empty life. Truly, I hope someone greater, humbler, and kinder than myself can give you the glimmer of happiness you deserve. Yours forever. Grabe yun. Kaiyak yun. Grabe. Damang-dama no? Pero nakabulaga naman yung mga malungkot na story. Tsaka ito, mukhang galit-galit naman to. Ready na ba kayo guys? Hindi pa ako ready. Hindi ko pa nababasa to. I'm reading this as I go. So, I may not get the emotion. Pero, I try. Okay. So, the last poem for the night. I hate you. You promised that you would only be in the hospital for one night. You promised that you would tell me more about what your dad was like. You promised that it wouldn't kill you, that you wouldn't leave Sarah and I alone. I'm allowed to hate you. You fucking promised. I hate you. I hate you. Please. I've missed you. All these years, I still dream that you're singing in the other room. That you're about to peek into my room. Even though you knew I would yell at you for letting the light in. That you would sneak into Sarah's room and cradle her until morning. When I'd find you in the rocking chair you once held me in. She needed a mother. She still needs you. And I don't know how to help her. Every single day I try to be like you. From what I remember of you, Sarah almost threw away a full scholarship. I found her weeping in the kitchen floor, literally with shredded acceptance papers surrounding her. I don't know what else to do but hold her, sing your song, and she calmed down. We slept on the floor that night while whispering to each other our games, trying not to laugh while pretending that you would be mad if you heard we were still awake. She's considered going to the closer college, but we both know she needs to take the full ride at MIT. I couldn't even afford her schooling locally anyways, let alone the apartment. She's as smart as you, but she's just as scared as me. I can't afford to show how afraid I actually am. But I was always a terrible liar, and I'm out of options. I can't let her stay. I wish you were here. You knew what to do when Dad was gone. I never wanted to end up like him. Sarah deserves a chance. You would have been incredibly proud of her. I am. I'll write her a letter in the morning. I've missed you for so long. I hope that we can see each other, if just while passing by. I wish I never believed your promise and went to the hospital that night. I don't hate you. I hate that I wasn't smart enough to save us all. None of this is fair. She deserved a better chance. She deserves a better chance. Dear Sarah, I'm sorry. Grabe yun. I think it was parang family. It was a family letter. Was this actually for Sarah? I'm not sure. But let's end this night with the um positive poem, hopefully. Ay, positive letter. Sorry. Positive letter naman. Ito, to Jessica. I know how cheesy it might sound. I know that you hate cheesy. But I can still remember the first time I really noticed you at work. There was something about that shy, withdraw persona that still seems so enticing and interesting. I couldn't help bother, or I couldn't help by introducing myself. And I'm glad that I did. Every moment with you I have cherished, and the past summer was the best time of my life. And the sole reason to that was you. You've always had this inexplicable ability to get under my skin, in a very good way, that you've made me open up and rely on you to always be there and listen and console. I can never ask for more. I'm truly grateful for the time I got to spend with you. And now that I can't, I have this aching emptiness in my stomach that never goes away. I miss your touch. I miss your voice. I miss your smell. I miss the passion in your eyes that no one else got to experience. Yours, always. I love guys. Happy Valentine's Day. If you made it this far, I'm glad. I'm glad that I was able to be part of your Valentine's Day. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed, because I enjoyed reading these letters. It was very inspiring. It was very fun to read. It was very fun to act then. I felt like I was kinda in love. And even with the sadness and the passion, yeah, you really feel it with these poems. And without even mentioning love, uh, I wasn't paying attention, but like, I think they don't have love in it. Anyways, yeah, I'm happy to be part of your Valentine's Day, and we hope you enjoy. Um, Let me know if you guys like these kinds of videos, like longer videos of me reading. It's I find it really fun, really easy to make. Actually, I can make more of these if you guys want. Just let me know. And yeah, thank you all so much for the support so far. I think we're reaching 500 in a bit, and I'm very, very thankful for that. So yeah, I don't know how to end this video, but I guess okay, are you ready? Hey, have you like um do you like the letters that I read for you? Yeah, I'm glad you did. I hope you had a great Valentine's Day. And um if not, I hope I was able to give you some joy, happiness, or made you feel something tonight. Yeah, it's okay to be sad. Just feel those emotions as they come, I guess. Don't dwell on it though, okay? Observe that feeling and let it take its natural course in your body, your mind, and your heart. And that you got this. You got this. Good night. I love you.